Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Jitendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and today is very special leisure. Today I am going to talk about Shyamji Krishna Verma, the great Indian freedom fighter who actually sacrifices everything for the nation, for the people, for the land, for the soil, for the society, for our beloved India. And I am trying to compare, I am trying to miss how he was inclined towards Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Lord Krishna. Actually, Shyamji Krishna Verma, the name itself actually indicates Lord Krishna, Shyamji. Actually, his father actually gave a name on the name of Lord Krishna, gave a name to him on the basis of on the name of Lord Krishna. So, Shyamji Krishna Verma Shyamji Krishna Verma born in Mandvi, Kutch district of Gujarat. And actually, when he born, actually he was very like a brilliant child. In his childhood, he was very studious, and actually he understood about the freedom and everything. He understood about the prescribed duty. So Shyamji Krishna Verma, he understood everything at the age of the 10. He lost his parents, and his grandmother and father actually both brought him up, and he both means they sent him to Bombay, and actually he got education in Bombay, and he understood about all things. And as a Brahmin person, actually he understand about the Vedas, Shastras, and he had a quite interested in Sanskrit language, and he know all Vedas, all the Srimad Bhagavad Gita and everything. He understood about the prescribed duty, and till the last breath of his life, actually he performed his prescribed duty. He understood what ought to do and what ought not to do. When he met Veer Savarkar, actually he made him understand. His direction was totally different from Gandhian principle, from Indian National Congress, but he understood about how to propagate all such a things, and how to make association, how to unite all the people. But he was very innocent person, and he was very simple person, and he didn't know about all kind of artificial things like a conspiracy and all. So he understand about how to perform his prescribed duty, and he was a devotee of Lord Krishna, and he understand how to perform his prescribed duty. And in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, actually, if something is good for the society, is that particular action, particular thing is also good for each and every living entity. So Shyamji Krishna Verma simply believe in this particular thing. So I am here to perform my prescribed duty only. So he would like to chant the one of the slok of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, slok number 8, chapter number 3 of Karma Yoga. He would like to chant नियतम कुरु कर्म त्वाम कर्म जाया ही अकर्मणः शरीर 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 यत्रपि जतेन परिसद्यते न तो कर्मणः. Shyamji Krishna Verma said, means the meaning of this particular slok is perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working, and no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. So Shyamji Krishna Verma believe in the same thing. And Shyamji Krishna Verma, the great Indian freedom fighter, he is actually great, and he has a great philosophy, he has a great ideology, and he understood by abridging the rights, by seizing the rights from the British, we can get a freedom from this particular slavery. So if we are silent, if we are not fighting, then we will not get the freedom from the slavery. This is what he believed, and this is what Madhusudan Mukunda stated. If you really want to fight, then you have to fight for your rights, for justice. So Shyamji Krishna Verma believed in the same things. He fought for justice, he fought for his rights, and to get a freedom from the British Empire, to get a justice from the all kind of injustice. This is a fundamental right of each and every citizen of the nation, each and every Indian. So neither Britishers nor British policy actually abridged all the rights, fundamental right of Indian. So he started to fight, he started to raise against injustice. So Shyamji Krishna Verma believed to raise a voice against injustice. We don't have to keep ourselves silent, because our silence is, people will consider our silence as our weakness. So Shyamji Krishna Verma believed that our silence is not our weakness. We will surely roar. We will roar like a lion. We will roar like a beast. So, but we will not keep ourselves quiet. We will not keep silence. We will not sit quietly. This is what Shyamji Krishna Verma stated against British Emperor. And when he met to Veer Savarkar, Madan Lal Dhingra, and also Sardar Singh Rana, Sardar Singh Ji Rana. Actually, Sardar Singh Rana actually from Limbdi Taluk of Surendranagar district of Gujarat, my Miss hometown. So I am also totally inspired from Sardar Singh Rana. Actually, he met in Paris and Germany. So both actually had a ideology like to fight against the fight for the rights, and fight against the very bad and wicked policies of British Emperor. So this is how Sardar Singh Rana and Shyamji Krishna Verma follow Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So our great Indian freedom fighter follows Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and actually because of their contribution, today we are taking a breath in this free atmosphere. So this is the time we all have to follow, and we have to raise a voice against injustice. We have to raise our voice for our right, because to raise a voice for our right, this is a fundamental right for each and every citizen to raise a voice against injustice. This is a fundamental right of each and every citizen. So we don't have to abridge anybody's right. I hope you all can understand. If you have any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Radhe.